He appeared in the first season of with the Antanseng Star Audition The Great Birth in 2011. He made it to the top 5 back then and became, I can't tell you, super famous, like super famous in Korea. He kept working on music, finally debuted as a solo artist. He really captivates listeners with his wonderful, colourful music and a brilliant singer-songwriter, I've got to say. David joins us for Music Stage. Say hello to our Super K-Pop listeners.
Hello everyone, hi.
Dude, it's so nice to see you.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I think we've done one. I think you've been here once, maybe.
I've been here once, I think, like 6 years ago or something like that.
No,
it was like a long time ago.
What? 6 years? We're like different people now.
Yeah.
We're like different people. 6 years
Our
ago.
cells are different.
I know, right? It's so nice to have you here. Well, firstly, I know it's late, but Happy Lunar New Year.
Oh, happy Lunar New Year to you too.
Yeah. How did you spend it?
Actually, I didn't really do much this weekend, so it was pretty chill for me.
Oh, is your family still in the US?
Yes, my family is in the US. I was supposed to go see my grandma, but she went on a trip, so.
Your grandma's so cool.
So I just chilled at home.
So instead of seeing her grandson, she went on a trip. That is amazing. Yeah. That is amazing. I love it. Oh, do you know what? Because obviously I can relate because my family's back in England as well. Sometimes during this holiday, I do feel, people are going to see their families. Do you ever feel a bit lonely like that?
I mean, usually I see like my grandma, so like it's okay, I guess, in a way. But this week it was kind of like I was like, oh. It is kind of lonely, I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
I love that's such a funny story. Such a funny story. But do you know what I miss? Mum's food.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
When's the last time you've had like mum's food?
I visited my house like maybe like 2 years ago.
Oh, so, yeah?
Yeah, that was probably the last time.
You went recently then?
Yeah. What about you?
Me? It's been a long, mate. 2016, I went.
2016. Oh my god, that's a long time ago.
It's a really long time. So I need to maybe this year I'm gonna go.
Oh my gosh.
I will destroy some of that food that my mum gives me. Absolutely. Now, I'm not exaggerating this. Obviously, dude, it's such a long time now. It's 2011 when you were on The Great Birth, Star Audition. 2011. That's like 13 years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So scary.
Scary. Oh my gosh.
And I'm not exaggerating. Davido became like a huge household name, like honestly. And you're on season 1. I went on season 2.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of you at the time. I was like, oh, I need to do what David did. He did amazing on this show. He did so good. Let's reminisce a bit. How did you get into that show? Do you remember?
So like I think it was around the time like I was preparing to go to music school. Like I was preparing to try to go to Berkeley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then my dad's like my plan was to get into Berkeley and then go for like a semester, drop out and move to Korea.
Oh,
and then try to like do stuff in like the indie scene, I guess.
Yeah.
But then like my dad's like, oh, like there's an audition, that's coming up. And then like it was like I had the Berkeley audition and like the audition for this was on the same weekend.
Really?
So I was like, you know what? Why don't you just try it too? I'm like, okay. And then so I went down and then I tried it and then like I bombed my Berkeley audition, but
really?
I did pretty well on this. So
you did really well.
Yeah.
So what your dad sort of recommended it to you?
Yeah, he did.
Is your dad into music? Was he pushing you? Was he helping you a lot with that?
In the beginning, he was very against it, but like once he kind of found out I was writing songs and stuff like that, he was very supportive.
Oh, that's so
cool. And he was like, oh yeah, you should try auditioning because like you have nothing to lose. I'm like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's try. And then so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. So you came and obviously was that in the States?
Yes,
that first edition. That was in the States, right? So then what? So obviously you were successful. And then you have to come over. To Korea.
Yes.
Obviously, you must have been like a lot as a kid to the Korea.
Right? I went when I was younger, but not as much as I got older.
Really?
Yeah.
So that must have been a bit of a culture shock.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
Like as much as your parents teach you, it's not the same as coming here to live, right?
It's very different. Yeah, I thought I was pretty good at
Korean. Yeah, man.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna have any problems. But I got here, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, like I don't understand like half the things
Really?
people are saying to me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It is literally half as well. It is half. I remember the first time I went to make a bank account. No idea.
I'm like, help me, please.
Just make a bank account. It's all good. I don't know the words that you're using, but yeah, that sort of thing.
Not gonna lie, I still struggle sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I can't watch the news. It's a confession.
Yeah.
I don't. But I heard some Koreans don't understand the news as well.
Oh, really?
So it makes me feel better.
Okay.
Makes me feel better. Yeah, but there. Do you know what I found? It's not just the words; it's the pronunciation's sometimes difficult. I still struggle with words, man.
Do I struggle with pronunciation?
Probably not,
I
right?
probably do struggle with pronunciation.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I didn't really think about it.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I know it's really bad that I sometimes struggle with this word, but I sometimes struggle with the word arirang.
Arirang.
I sometimes slur the first part of it.
Don't you say that word a lot?
I say every single day, and I do it very slowly. Welcome to Arirang Radio.
Oh.
It's hard, man.
Oh man.
It's tough. I know. Another confession. Now that David, I'm making all these confessions to all of my listeners right now. Oh dear. So yeah, it's so you went on the Great Birth and you did amazing. You also went on Superband 2.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And that was 10 years after the Great Birth.
Yes.
Oh my goodness me. That must have been. Firstly, why did you go on that?
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Yeah, my
Oh,
friend was like, "Yo, like hit me up, like let's go together."
I know you're. Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know about audition program, man. And then he was like, "Come on, let's do it together." So like, if it wasn't for him, like I probably wouldn't have done it. But because we're
Right.
going on together, I kind of felt like the strength to go on. Because like after doing the audition, I was like, honestly, I couldn't watch audition programs for like 5 years.
Really? Oh,
Because I got anxiety from like the whole thing. I don't know why. So
I was going to ask you about that because I think some people, their personalities suit that sort of pressure environment. But I realized after doing it as well, it's really intense.
Yeah.
For the whole time that you're doing it, because the turnaround, like you have to prepare your next stage very quickly, and then Korean songs as well. I guess that was a thing as well. I could never learn lyrics. Like
that was so hard.
It was
like,
really
it's
hard,
Like I didn't
right?
know any Korean songs. I'm like, which songs can I learn within like a week? I'm like,
me too.
Yeah.
It's tough, but so obviously that was a tough thing. So. Was it more of a pressure thing though with Superband 2? Because you're a household name still, Davido. Everyone knows Davido, especially if you're a musician, right?
I mean, I kind of wanted to also go. I guess my friend is Surong, who also was like audition person. Like he also went on audition in 2011. He won Top Band.
Yeah, he did.
At that time. So he was like, we should do it because like honestly we're not doing much right now. So like it might be good for us to like be on TV again and like try to get like something going.
Yeah.
And also I thought like honestly, other than him, I don't know a lot of like musicians like our age. Like a lot of them are like youngs, like older people. So I'm like, it might be good for me to go on and try to meet like more people like my age.
Oh yeah.
So like that was kind of also like another like 목표
like a goal. Yeah.
Goal.
Did that happen then? Did you?
I went and I fell right away. So I was like,
Oh, dude. But sometimes I don't know, those shows, they're great, I think, but it's not a reflection of like your talent or anything like that. It's nothing like that at all, is it? How did you meet so Kim Sung was from Toxic, by the way.
Yeah.
Brilliant band from that time as well. How did you make friends with him?
I mean, so the Top Band was around the same time like Witan was going on. It was like 2011, so like we knew of each other back then. And then we didn't really get close until like 2015. I was preparing for my band Everbloom, and like, he used to follow our drummer when he was a kid.
Oh, nice.
And so like my drummer invited him over one time when we were all together.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, like you guys are like 1 age apart, like 1 year apart." So I'm like, "Oh, like let's be friends." And then start talking, and then we just became friends, and kind of like I guess our career path is very like similar.
Right.
A lot, so like we just bonded over that, and like we have very similar music taste and stuff. So
that's important, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's cool. He's very talented as well, by the way. Toxic are great. You just mentioned it actually. You've done a few bands.
Yes.
Right. You've done a couple of bands. It's interesting. Like whenever I think about people who've set up quite a few bands, I think to myself, oh, you know, there are some people I think who like being solo, some who like being in a band. I don't know what was the charm, do you think, of being in a band like
Honestly, for me, I don't like doing solo because like it's more scarier, I think.
It is
like,
scary.
If you have a band, you kind of have somebody like behind you,
Yeah.
like you have members to like lean on, I guess, in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like you feel more courageous
Yeah.
in a way. So I kind of like that like
Yeah.
part of being in a band.
Right.
But like the not so good part is like too many members equals like too many like opinions. So like sometimes it's really hard to like
Writing-
find the path, like correct path where everyone's happy.
when you're writing the music,
Yeah, yeah,
especially,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I got to tell you, musicians, we're all stubborn.
Yeah.
We're all stubborn. We all think we're right. That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is the problem. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Now, so recently you've been doing a little bit of stuff, but you're not so active on SNS.
Yeah, I'm not really.
You're kind of similar to me a little bit. Do you know how many Instagram posts you did? Do you actually know the number?
Like recently?
Yeah, like last year.
Last year?
2022.
I don't know, like not. I have no clue.
You did 3.
I did 3.
You did 3.
Wow,
You did 3.
that's pretty bad.
That's actually worse than me. I thought I was the worst ever, but that
Oh
is
my
incredible.
gosh.
But this year you've already posted something up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? Do you want to tell us what it was?
Oh yeah. It's did you ever watch Power Rangers when you were a kid?
Yes.
Do you know who Zordon is? Like
Yes.
Yeah. So I photoshopped my face onto the Zordon picture. And
Okay,
then
I love that.
Yeah, and then I made this for like my like Kakao profile a long time ago, but like I thought it was funny, and
Yeah.
then so I kind of wanted to, I guess, show more of my humor to like more people.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, like this is kind of me, so I'm like, I thought it'd be funny, and I uploaded it.
I
So
like
it's,
that.
It's kind of like half. Some of my friends were like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And other people are like, "Oh yeah, okay, good job."
They're like, bro, you're a serious musician. What's going on? What's going
I
on?
thought it was funny, so
I love Power Rangers. You're bringing it back. I was in love with the pink Power Ranger.
I think everyone
I think
was when
everyone
we're
was,
growing
right?
up. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think her name was it Kimberly?
Kimberly, yes.
It was Kimberly.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we're bonding right now. Me and David are bonding hardcore. I love this. You were actually telling me before we started the show, you weren't so good in health last year.
Yeah,
You went back and forth, huh?
So I think I caught COVID earlier last year,
Yeah.
and then ever since then, like I don't know if it's like the after effects of COVID, but like I've gotten sick like a lot afterwards.
I know, right?
So it was pretty tough.
Mm.
And so like my goal for this year is to be more healthy.
Yeah, you got to take care of this.
Yeah.
I've noticed that as well. Getting to like 30
Yeah.
I take 6 vitamins a day. I'm like, yeah,
I noticed a difference too.
it does make a
Yeah, it
difference.
does.
I'm also drinking cabbage juice.
Oh.
It's disgusting. It's organic.
Oh,
It's so disgusting.
is it like beneficial though?
I think it is.
Oh, okay.
I've got 3. I know it's too much information. I've got 3 juices that I do: cabbage, a vegetable one, and what's the purple stuff? Beets.
Beets,
Beet,
yeah.
yeah, organic beets.
This is like daily.
Every day in little
Wow.
packets.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I'll send you a pack.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll
Wow.
send you the cabbage one.
Okay.
It's disgusting. It's so bad. Now you've said that you plan 2 things this year.
Oh, did I say that?
But that's what it says. That's what it
okay.
says. here.
Okay. I think I don't want to. I guess. Well, I don't know. It was supposed to be a surprise, I guess, in a way.
Uh-huh.
So I do have something that's going to come in fruition, like sometime during this year.
Oh,
And
nice.
the other one is, I guess, I'm gonna be dropping another single like soon.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
Wait,
I guess
how-
that's one.
It's soon, like before summer.
Yeah, before summer, like within like the next couple months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So springtime-ish.
Yes,
Okay.
springtime-ish.
I'm looking forward to that, man. Looking forward to that. Yeah, we got to talk a little bit about a new music. At the end of last year, you released your digital single, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a long title, by the way.
Yes.
It's quite long.
Yes.
너에게 닿지 않을 노래들 Volume 1. Songs I'll Never Sing For You Volume 1. So all the songs in this album got special meanings, I hear.
I mean, so like the concept of this album was pretty much I had a lot of like songs I'd written over time
Yeah.
with like a lot of different people, but like it kind of didn't fit like what I wanted to go for. So, but I felt like it was kind of I didn't want to like sell them because like I felt like I did a really good job
Yeah.
on the song. So like, what can I do to like release these songs? So I decided to like make like a concept album, which
like
was
that.
like songs I'll never sing for you. And so like a volume 1, I'm just gonna do like, I have all these songs like I've saved up over time that I don't think they like really fit like the image I'm trying to go for.
I like that.
So I thought this time it was like kind of like wintry. So I was like, oh, I have a couple like slow ballady kind of songs. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna try and just see how people react to that kind of genre if I do it. And like, it also helps me like just try different things. And like, and so it's like a lot of fun for me.
That's such a good idea because then you've got no pressure in terms of like you can just do any genre you want on these albums.
Yeah, so like later, so I have a lot of things like later down the line I want to do like just like dance songs. I'm not gonna dance to it, but I just want to try like singing dance songs just for fun of it.
That's genius. Are you sure you won't dance to it?
No, I can't dance. Okay. Yeah.
We got another thing in common. Have you ever had a dance lesson?
I had one, and they're like, they don't learn to dance.
Yeah. Oh, I had the same thing.
Oh, yeah, they're like, it's a waste of time for you.
Yeah.
Go do something else.
I was. They didn't even let me in the second time.
Yeah.
So
it's like,
that's good.
No potential, I guess.
Me too. Zero. Literally zero. I like this. Temper says David and Sam should get coffee together. We will. We'll talk about how we can't dance in Power Rangers. Do you like Pokemon as well?
Yes.
Done deal. Brilliant. So we were talking music, weren't we? The title song, You, 나에게, went into the charts as well, which is brilliant. So long after you first like appeared to the public. That must have been amazing. Tell us a bit about that song in particular, please.
You? So honestly, You was a song that I wrote maybe like back in like 2017.
Oh wow.
And it was originally, I wrote it as like a OST.
Yeah.
And I sang it and like, oh, it actually sounded like pretty decent when I sang it. I was like, and then like I couldn't sell it, so I was like, it was just kind of just in like my computer, and I was like, what should I do with this? I'm like, you know what? I sang it pretty decently, so like I kind of want to release it. So
yeah,
that's just what happened.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I love it. David's stories are just they're so relaxed. They're so kind of like, this happened and then this happened. I thought, we'll do it like this. Yeah, I love it. It's cool. When David says sell it, we're talking about like giving the song to another artist or like if it's an OST to a drama or somewhere like that, right? That's amazing. So. I love the fact that these songs, they're not necessarily written for your stuff, but you've ended up releasing them. I think it's cool. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Dude, one thing that I was really looking forward to is just listening to you sing, man. Mm-hmm. I'm so looking forward to this. What's the first song that you'll be doing for us? Do you want to tell us
I'm going to be singing my song Lonely Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so... Do I have to get ready for that right now?
Do you want to get ready for it?
All right, I'll get ready for that.
Because you got a guitar and stuff. Drink your coffee as well, mate. I'll push the time. It's all right. Listeners, Davido is with us here in the studio, and yes, he's brought his guitar with him, which is that's the kind of Davido you want to see. David on the guitar, incredible. So he's been doing this. He's going to be doing this song, "Lonely Soul" for us. And if you could tell us about the song as well, that'd be great, mate.
So Lonely Soul was a song I think I wrote back in like 2018, maybe 2019, and it's like pretty much like it's like just how I felt like when I was living in the city, like more towards when I was living towards the Gangnam area. Yeah, it was just like, I'm living in like the central area with so many people, but like I was just like, wow, like. There's so many people around me, but like I feel like lonely. Right. So it's like it's weird that like we're all here, but like at the same time I feel lonely. Like it's like I can't be like the only person that's feeling this way. So it's pretty much like that kind of vibe, but like a more happier.
I love it. I think if you're living in a big city as well, you can definitely relate to that sort of story, can't you? Cool. Well, I'm so excited to hear this one, listeners. I think the listeners are as well. We're going to hear Lonely Soul by Davido live here in the studio. Buddy, when you're ready, man, take it away.
Okay. Are hard to get through. It's such pity, 'cause in the city you won't find what you are looking for. Lonely soul, I can't blame you.
I'm trying to find a way out. 'Cause I can't be the only one, and nothing's really going for me. Oh, in the city, seen so many faces, been a lot of places, seen so many souls, but I can't find a connection, and I can't be the only one. No, I can't be the only one. Oh, lonely soul. A lonely soul. La da 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 da.
Oh, incredible. That was Davido with Lonely Soul that we just heard live in the studio. Oh, that was so beautiful, man. I just realised it's been such a long time since I've heard David sing like live. Put a smile on my face, man. That was amazing. We got Bullion saying it perfect. So beautiful. Love it. Just acoustic guitar sounds amazing. His voice is so beautiful. Charles says, wow, very cool song. Awesome voice too. Darcian says, cool mama. Thank you, Davido, for singing for us. Beautiful David. Samantha says, Siska says, so good singing.
Aw, thank you guys.
Lovely, man.
Thank you guys.
So good, so good. Brilliant. So Davido is with us today, listeners. I was just thinking actually, like when I was just listening to this song as well, I could hear like a lot of the music influences that maybe I grew up on as well a little bit. I'm really curious, what kind of stuff were you listening to?
Honestly, this song, like reference wise, it's very like 90s like stuff. Like there's a band called the Sundays. I'm not sure if you know.
Yeah.
That was one of the references. Do you know like the Laws? Like
Yeah.
like the Laws. Like there's a song called like She's So High. But and like those kind of songs were kind of like my references. Like
I love it.
Yeah.
You could hear so many, like you could hear a little bit of The Calling in there. There's so like that kind of. That was a good time for music, man.
I really like that era of songs. Yeah, so
good era.
yeah.
Excellent. The brass in that song's sick, by the way. It's good, isn't it? Love that. Very different. So, 3 songs there for 3 pick that Davido chose there for us to talk about. Loved all of them. Siska does say all songs are nice. Really enjoying it. I like that. All right, listeners, we got Davido with us here in the Super K-Pop studio. Obviously here to answer any questions as well if you have any. Deborah Rahul says, we love this a lot. Yeah, all of David's songs people are showing love for, which is
thank you
great.
guys.
It's nice, isn't it? We got Benny with a quick question, actually. Welcome back to Arirang once again, David. It says, if you're interested in new places abroad, what do you like to check and why? Firstly, are you a big traveller?
Not really.
No.
Yeah. Usually my friends are the ones who like drag me to those places. Yeah.
So have you ever been by yourself?
No.
Never done that?
No. Do you travel by yourself?
I have done it. I have been a couple of times by myself, but again, I don't know. I think it's better going with friends. Probably.
Yeah, it's more like fun, I guess.
Yeah. I can't be by myself the whole day. Like, that would be so boring.
Yeah,
because I'm quite boring. I'll probably end up talking to myself and whatever. What's your favorite place that you've been to? Just for like holiday.
I've only been to Japan once,
Yeah.
but like I went to like a place called Asakusa, I think. It was like this like old like kind of like temple area.
Right.
So like I don't know, it was kind of really, I went during like it was like some festival era time.
Oh,
so
nice.
like it was really nice then. I also really liked going to I went to Germany once.
Oh yeah, Germany
was kind of fun too.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do in Germany?
Well, I went to do some. I went to perform, but then there was just one time. I don't know which city I was in, but like I had an Airbnb, and like I got to really chill for like a week.
Oh,
and
that's
like there was like this
cool.
trail that I got to like run every morning.
Oh, nice.
It was so nice. I was just listening to music. I was like running around. And I was like, It was really nice.
Are you a jogger? You like jogging?
No, I not really. It just I had nothing to do, so it's like, you know what? I'm gonna go out for a jog.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Brilliant. It's good getting to know David, isn't it? Because I was gonna say, for some reason I can't imagine you jogging. That's why.
I don't like running.
No.
Yeah.
It's not a fun activity.
It's not.
No. But if you were going to check out, so back to the question, if you're going to check out a new place, like what's important? What kind of place do you want to go to?
As of now, I kind of want to go to a place with like more like historical like buildings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanna see like these like old buildings.
I love that as well.
Yeah, I don't know, just like something about old stuff like really like you can like appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because just something about it's really cool.
I'm so into that, like ancient like buildings. and stuff.
Yeah. Something about it.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
I like it. I think I think a lot of guys, we nerd out and stuff like that, don't we? We get so nerdy about that kind of thing. I love it. It's great. Brilliant. All right, David. Well, very lucky because you're going to do another song for us, mate.
Yeah.
If you want to get ready first, that's
All
fine.
right.
You can do that. Listeners, what we're going to do is have David sing for us. He's going to tell us about the song in a minute, but it's called With You, I believe. And after this, of course, we'll be back and we'll be doing more questions or whatever you like, really. You can write in. You can ask questions as well, by the way, to David, and we'll try and get through as many of those as we can. Buddy, tell us about the song that you're going to do today then.
This is a song called With You. I think this was the third or fourth song I released from my when I rebooted, and it's pretty much like a song saying to someone that like you're really into, like I want to be with you, no matter like it doesn't matter what we do, just I want to be with you.
Love it.
I'm like really like you, so.
Brilliant. Well, while David gets ready to perform live, listeners, make sure, as I said before, if you've got questions, comments, messages, you write those in, as many as you can. Again, David on the guitar, with you live here in the Super K-Pop studio here for Music Stage. All right, buddy. Well, when you're ready,
Okay.
let's do it.
I'll meet you by the station around 7 o'clock. Grab a bite at the restaurant you've been admin about. 'Cause I really don't care where we eat tonight. 'Cause I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. And I still can't believe that we've been hitting it off. 'Cause the start for us has been kinda rough. And this all feels so dreamy. Hope I don't mess this up. 'Cause I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I want you to know. I want you to know. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I want you to know. I want you to know. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. There's nothing that I'd rather do than spend all of my time with you. You make me feel alive. You make me feel alive. So I've come to terms with the truth. I think I've fallen for you. You make me feel alive. You make me feel alive.
Oh man, absolutely love that song as well. With You by Davido, live for us here on Super K-Pop. Take your time, mate. Drink some coffee and take your time with that. Listeners, how good was that, by the way? How good was that? Everyone really enjoying this one. We got Payne saying Davido's songs are great. We've also got, let's have a look. Siska says, oh, I love this song. Chelsea says this is an awesome song too. It has that 90s vibe. Just added to my playlist. So beautiful. Paulina says, love this song. Samantha
thank you
writes
guys.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry about that. My throat was kind of like...
Mate, dude, I love it. Sounds better to me. Put more in. Put more of that crunchiness in it. I love it. Do you know what I was imagining? I was sitting there and I was just thinking to myself, it kind of reminded me of a vibe. And when I was a teenager, I went to California to see my friends, right? I can't remember which beach it was, but we had a fire and s'mores. Yeah. And I was just, I don't know, that song was like perfect for that sort of, I don't know.
I couldn't totally
vibe.
imagine that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. It's a nice vibe.
I know I always talk about England being the best, but I do love America. I've got to say, I love it. Teto, I was going to say this actually. It kind of has the Blink 182 vibes, acoustic mode. Yeah.
I mean, Blink 182 is a big influence for me.
Of course, man. Like, guys are definitely. All right, listeners, last part of today's music stage with Davido. With us, of course, here in the Super K-Pop studio. And what we're going to do next is, this is interesting, Flex interview. So what we did is we asked David before the show to write down some things or draw things about stuff other than music, really, that he wants to tell us about. And you've, let's have a look and see what we've got. There we go, up on screen. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Are you a drawer? Do you like drawing?
I mean, just from the pictures.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be rude, but...
I mean, I wanted to be... I was really interested in drawing when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because, like, my brother and my mom's really good at drawing.
Yeah.
So I just can't... I don't know why. I just couldn't draw.
Me too.
Yeah.
I have the same thing. My brother and my dad are amazing. I am terrible.
My penmanship's bad, too. Just, I can't write. I can't just...
I was going to say the writing is very... Well, at least I can read it.
Okay.
We're okay. The first picture, mate, I'm so curious about... I don't even know what it is, man. The first one. The first picture.
Am I supposed to, like, tell you? Or
Yeah,
like,
man, No, you got to tell us.
Oh, that's a tea bag.
Oh! It's a tea bag? Do you know what would have made it better? Like, at least through a cup.
Yeah, that's what I was like, I should have drawn a cup.
Yeah, you should have done a cup. Anyway, tea
wow.
bag. This is intriguing. What's in it? Are we talking normal tea?
Yeah, it's normal tea. Just, like, it was supposed to flex, but, like, I don't really have anything to flex.
I'm going to flex about my tea.
I was like, oh, like, what am I into lately? I'm like, I got really into tea.
I like that,
recently,
man.
And then so, I got like not even just tea bags. Like lately, like there's like this like you could buy like actual like ginger and stuff like that, and like you put in like this
like a strainer.
Yeah, like a strainer thing. Yeah, and, like it makes the tea like taste way better.
It's very good.
Yeah, so I got really into that. So I'm just like buying random like roots online, and I'm just trying different stuff.
That's interesting.
It's really fun. It's really good.
See, again, as guys, as we get older, we try weird stuff, man. David is buying random roots to drink.
I mean, if you guys have any recommendations.
I love that. Oh, do you know what we do in Korea as well? With the roots, you can make alcohol as well.
Oh, yeah,
where you put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of stuff's cool too. But doing that with tea, what about? Because obviously I grew up in London. Tea's my thing, man.
Okay.
Yeah, we love tea. Have you tried like the fruity teas, like peppermint and all of that kind of stuff?
So I'm like slowly like getting in there. Like right now, I'm just like super into ginger tea right now. Like I haven't really moved on to anything else. I have peppermint. I do drink that once in a while. Peppermint's really good. I don't know what it's called, but like there's these like lemon slices or like orange slices or something like that. You just put it in and it tastes really like.
Are you talking about yuja-cha?
I don't think it's yuja-cha though.
So it's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe, it could be maybe.
Okay. Can I just say we're so rock and roll? This is so rock and roll. Talking about teas, it's amazing. Brilliant. Okay, tea. Right, well, we haven't got enough time, so we're going to go to our next one. Rage Against the Dying Light?
Yes.
Dying Light. What's this, man?
Oh, it's poetry.
Is this? Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, as I said, I have nothing to flex about. I just recently got into poetry too.
Dude.
Yeah, so I was like trying to find like hobbies, and then so I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should get into poetry because like I want to get better at lyrics.
Right.
And like try to write more conceptual, like more deeper lyrics.
Yeah.
And then so I tried reading poetry, but I'm like, I don't really understand what poetry is about. Like, I'm like, what am I reading? So I literally looked up, I don't understand what I'm reading about poetry. And then so like there's like books that help you like kind of like understand.
Oh, yeah.
And then so this is actually a poem called Do Not Go Gentle Into the Good Night by Dylan Thomas.
Oh, I like it.
And I like Interstellar, and this was like one of the lines they repeated in Interstellar.
Interesting, yeah.
And then so I was like, oh, and then I think I kind of understand the poem, but at the same time I don't.
Yeah.
When I read it, so it's kind of cool.
You'll get there.
Yeah, maybe one day.
See, this is how stupid I am. Dying Light is the name of a computer game that I love with zombies.
Oh, I know that game.
I thought you were talking about the gaming thing, so I was getting ready to talk about games. But it's not. That's how stupid I am. Okay. Cool. Let's do the last one very, very quickly. You've weight 15 kilograms.
Yes.
Well, that's quite... It depends what it is. What are we talking?
Oh, I just wrote 15 kilograms. I probably can't lift that with one arm.
You could do it.
Actually, maybe.
That's actually quite... That is... For a bicep, that's quite heavy.
No, I probably can't do that.
No,
I was just trying to... Like, for my quest to be healthy, I've been trying to get more into... like, going to the gym.
Yeah, working out, yeah.
Yeah, that's something I've been getting into.
Dude, I like this. Very healthy. Poetry teen working out. I love it. It's so rock and roll. It's brilliant. Right, listeners, unfortunately, we have run out of time, David. Time has gone by very quickly. It's been nice to have you here.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, I had so much fun. Tell us about, give us a few more hints about what's coming up for you. And say one last thing to the fans as well.
So, I mean, I'm going to have a solo single coming up really soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm going to have something for High Kicks, and I have another surprise project coming up this year, so you guys can all... what do you call it? Kide?
Yeah. Just look forward to it.
Yeah, look forward to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited. So yeah.
You should work on your English this year.
I need to work on my English. Like I'm just keep forgetting words. Oh my goodness.
I know. I love it. David, it's been so fun. I really, really hope you come to see us again soon.
Yeah, I would love that.
Mate, just listening to David live has been an absolute pleasure for me today. It's been amazing. A big thank you to Davido for joining us today, listeners. That is it for today. Thank you for joining us. I'm back tomorrow. Same time, same place. This is Super K-Pop. I'm your host, Sam Carter. The last song I'm going to play is another one of David's songs called Birds, 회상, right? And we shall say goodbye for now. Thanks very much.
Right, thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.